Hi, friends. Today I'm going to do a reading on Elon Musk and one of the mothers of his child, Ashley St. Clair. Now, if you've heard the story, she's been on several podcasts with interviews with certain podcasters, and she's stating that Elon told her that before the election in October that he had the technology and that he had used it to influence the election. This is according to her and is for entertainment purposes only. But what I want to do, I want to read on that. I'm going to ask the question. I'm going to get a yes or no answer for from these cards, and then I'm going to use my traditional Rider-Waite cards. They're just traditionals, but I like the artwork on them. They look like this. Okay. All right, so let's go on and get started. I'll do my yes and no ones first. Okay, first question is, did Elon actually tell Ashley St. Clair that he had the technology and that he had used it to influence or change the results of the election? Did he tell her that? She supposedly had the messages, the text from her phone, and she showed it to one of the podcasters. Um, I don't know, but anyway, let's see what the cards say. Okay, okay. It starts off. This is a yes card. Starts off with the King of Swords, and I guess in this particular case, that's him using his swords to change the results. That's what it looks like. According to this card. So let's see what the my traditional Rider-Waite cards have to say. Let's see. I'm just going to pull cards and see if we can't get a message from them. Did he do this? Did Elon have anything to do with changing election results? Now, according to her, she claimed that he was very nervous and upset about being investigated. He was being investigated during the Biden administration, not from Biden per se, but he knew that Biden was going to stop it. And according to her, she felt that uh, he felt that if he got in with this administration, they could halt and work with them, they could halt the investigations on him and his businesses. So that was her rationale. That's what she had to say. So let's see. Okay, the first row, pull it over here. Okay, I put one, two, three, four, five. Second row. Yeah, I think I'll pull one more. Okay, let's go and put these down, move them over. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, now the first row, I pulled five cards. I got the Page of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Four of Wands reverse, the Ace of Wands, and the Tower card. Okay, so it starts off with the Page of Wands, and this looks like a man that has an idea here. Okay, this is somebody that has a new idea. He has a budding idea. So I'm thinking this is him. Okay. Second card is the Eight of Swords card. And this is a image of a woman in bondage. Um, she's got swords in the back of her. She's tied up. So we're asking about the election. So that was the election of Harris. So this could be Kamala. Harris, maybe he's going to stop her progress. See, he's got her tied up where she can't move forward. And here's the swords kind of surrounding her. And she's blindfolded here, so she didn't know this was coming. I think it might be saying that. Okay, the third chord is the Four of Wands chord. Now, upright is two women on this chord, and they're celebrating. Okay, they're celebrating. You can kind of see a castle that could be the White House in the background, but it was like this. Okay, it was in the reverse position. So I'm thinking here it might be saying that the Dems probably thought they were going to win. You got the White House right in back of them, but it came out in the reverse position. So that's just the opposite. That's a loss there. The next card is the Ace of Wands card, and the Ace of Wands is somebody working to do something. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's got clouds up in the sky. It's got little leaves that are from that wand, but it's out in the atmosphere. So that might be him, putting those satellites out in the space. And then I don't know if you can see it or not, but here is a building, looks like the White House. Okay. So it could be him and maybe these little satellites, maybe these are satellites. Okay, maybe these are satellites out into space. Here's the White House in the background, so maybe he's doing something that uh, may have had some type of effect, and I think it did because the last card in this first row is a Tower card, and I don't know if you can see it, but this is a man and a woman. See, here's the man, here's the woman. Um, the a lightning bolt has hit the top of the tower. You see the crown falling off. They're falling down. That might be Walsh and Harris. So whatever he did, maybe he did cause a tower moment here. Okay, that's what that first row might indicate. Okay, now this is for entertainment purposes only, you two, but I'm just reading the cards. Okay, now the second row. Okay, so what was the result? Oh, okay. Starting off with the Six of Wands here. Now this Six of Wands is somebody parading a win. You see that? It's somebody parading. It's a win. But if you know anything about this card, sometimes this card can indicate a false win too. So cards could be saying that whatever he did um, caused a win, but it really maybe it wasn't really a win for real. According to this chord. And this is for entertainment purposes only, you too. Okay, now the second chord was the Ten of Wands. This is a man carrying a heavy burden. Also in the background, uh, kind of glare, but this is a big white castle here. So there's the White House. This is a man carrying a heavy burden. So maybe that's him um, changing something. Maybe it was a hard job, but maybe it worked. Okay, but whatever, this is some person carrying a heavy load, heavy burden, and here's a white castle in the background. Okay, the next card was the Ace of Cups. Now that Cups card is usually a win, is usually talking about the universe giving you a gift. So we're talking about him, so maybe he's giving a gift. It's like him, maybe here. Here's the election. Here's the votes. Here's the data. Okay, here. All right, now the next card is the Seven of Wands card. And if you see this card, it's a man here. And what he's doing, he's fighting off. Sometimes he can be fighting off opposition. Maybe he's fighting off votes. Maybe he's keeping the votes from coming through because he's got a wand here, but he's defending himself. And according to that mother of his child, he wanted those investigations stopped. So it could be that, you know, for entertainment purposes only. And then the last card here in that second row is the Eight of Pentacles. So here he is. This is him. Maybe this is him, or maybe it's some of those tech guys that was working with him. And they're working hard because these are pentacles here, but this is also stars here. So maybe this is Starlink, or the um, satellites that he had up in space. So he's working hard. See, he's got a hammer in his hand and he's pounding and working at it. So, those two cards indicated it could be true, but this for entertainment purposes only. But let's see what the last row says. Okay. So I want to know, um, okay, we asked, was it true? Did he tell her that? It said yes. Um, did he do it according to the cards? It looks like maybe. I'm thinking yes. I just don't want to say, but according to the cards, it looked like he did. I want to know now, will he be caught? Will anything come from this? Maybe not now, but let's see what's going to happen in the future. That's what I'm asking. Let's see what the cards say. That third row, you're coming up with the devil. You see two people tied here to the devil. Okay, they could get out of this if they wanted to, but you're starting off with the devil card. That second card in this third row is the King of Cups, and this is the card I used to get all the time for Biden at first, and then for the Democrats. So I'm thinking, here's the devil card, here's the Democrats here, or Biden administration, which would mean Harris too. Um, Next card is the King of Swords. So this is somebody came in with their sword. This could be him. Okay, and oh, okay. The next card is the Page of Cups card. So this is a young man, and he's got a cup in his hand, but uh if you can look at this cup, you can see it's a fish jumping out of this cup, which is a surprise. And a lot of us really were surprised with this. So this could be him, and he's going to pull off a surprise here. Could be that. Think he did. Okay, so what's going to happen in the future? The Eight of Cups, and somebody is walking away. We're talking about him in the future. This could be indicating um, that the Democrats had to walk away, but we're talking about in the future what's going to happen with him. So maybe he's going to have to walk away. I'm wondering if let me pull some more cord. I'm wondering if down the road they're going to maybe investigate him. Could be maybe if we get a new administration, because he's not going to be in forever. These they won't be in forever. So I'm just wondering what's going to happen to him, Elon, down the road. Will at some point he get investigated? I kind of think so. I've always had the feeling that he's going to flee just like some of these other billionaires, millionaires. Okay, when this administration changes, I think they're going to have to. Um, but let's just see what the courts say. That's my opinion. See what they say. What's going to happen to him? Going to happen to him in the future? Will he actually be accused of this, or will he be under some type of investigation? Let's see. Just going to pull a couple cards here. Okay. First one I pulled was the Hermit. Okay. So I'm thinking he may want to isolate himself in a few years. Okay. Just like I thought. I always said that he's going to be fleeing. And he's not a American citizen anyway, so he can go somewhere else. And I think it's another country. I should have looked this up, but it's another country. I think it might have been France that has accused him of tampering with their elections too. So we'll see. Now look, we got the Tower card in the first reading. Here's the Tower card again. Okay, so maybe he's going to have some type of tower moment. Let me shuffle these again and let's see if I can get one more card. One more. I'm going to take two because this one just fell on my lap. Okay, this is the Two of Wands. This is somebody looking overseas. I'm telling you, the cards are funny. This is somebody waiting for their ship to come in, but you see he's got the world in his hand, so this could indicate that he may eventually go overseas. It might get heated over here for some reason. Take one more card. One more for Elon. So if I were just guessing, if I want to predict what these cards are really saying, I'm thinking that maybe she did tell the truth. Um, he probably told her that. Now, whether he really did it, but if you look at the cards, it kind of seems like he might have. Will it come out in the future? I'm thinking so. If he did do it, it's going to come out because, like I said, everything that's hidden in the dark will come out in the light. So if he did it, we will hear about it. Might not be, um, now. It might be sometime in the future. It may take some time, but it's going to come out if he did. He's a young man, so. I mean, he's got plenty of time to he did do that to get his just due. One more card. Okay. This is the six of cards. This is a card meaning just enough, that you had just enough of what he needs. And but it was in the reverse position. So I think he's gonna have some kind of trouble down the road. I think I'm gonna stop now, but I am gonna come back and read on him again. Um, because if you've been keeping up with the news, he just recently turned into the first trillionaire. And I think we might have some questions on that trillionaire status somewhere down the road. How did he get that? We might want to look into that. Okay, so that's what I got. When it comes to Elon, I think it might have been some type of um, dishonest goings on with him. I'm not saying that anybody knew about it per se. The Republicans, I'm not saying that they knew about it, but it kind of looks like he might have had an influence. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it at there. At that, I'm going to leave it at that. But love and light to all. Blessings. Bye.